day 6 of moose hunting. Day 5 was kind of shot by having to go to the dentist.
Look for moose.
I'm looking for moose. It's chillier this morning. 0 up here, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And it was -2 at home. So maybe this cold weather will get the moose moving. Hopefully it's cold enough that there's no mosquitoes. Got my scapula. So, where's the sign? I just got glared at. Of a cow moose that has come back and forth. I've seen a couple times. So, the hope is that she will go into heat soon and a bull will be attracted. But will that happen before the end of our draw? Who knows? See if our grizzly friend has been back. I don't see any fresh sign. Fresh moose. So I saw a bunch of willow back down there. These are willows. See if I can find some food that moose love to eat willow. And, this is it here. No, that's just dead stuff. Oh, over here. Is that eaten? This is browsed by moose.
Slow down, slow down. Looks like it.
So I saw.
They like eating the buds off the end, so this hasn't been browsed recently. But what you saw probably was.
Down there I saw a bunch that were freshly like this, that weren't like that before that I noticed. That's a cow. I love this spot. I want to take the kids' car in here. Marius tells me that he doesn't purposefully drive closer on my side, and yet every couple hours I put my mirror back out, and I've never seen him have to do that. Marius is just going to go quickly scout in a place. Any place that we've been, that we've seen some sign, we like to go back and check. Is there new sign? If there was bull sign, then we would stay in that spot and call and work on there. It's like 10:45 and I spent the last 3 hours or so hiking around, so I need a bit of a break. My tooth is still bothering me, just like the aftermath of dental work, and that's kind of all consuming right now. Nothing is working. Before I had it fixed, I could take ibuprofen and it would help. It's not helping now. Clove oil's not helping. Nothing's helping. So I'm going to put my feet up. I took my boots off, and I'm going to read my book for a few minutes. Marius is currently trying to figure out who we could finagle to come stay at our house on a weekday night. His sister can come on the weekend, but who could come on a weekday night, stay with the kids? Because the thing is, like, for us to go away for the night, we need someone at the farm. Mac is really capable, but we just have to have another adult there. Because he would really like to stay overnight here in the spot that I just last showed you. He wants to stay there and be able to see real early and real late at night, right, in the end of shooting hours when it starts getting a bit darker. So we'll see if we can figure something out for someone to come stay at our house. I told him I figured out your sister and I figured out my sister, and anything else you gotta figure out. I thought I'd show you around some of the things that we brought for food and for hunting if we get a moose. I'm walking around in my socks out here. This sort of thing drives Marius crazy. But I do the laundry so I can do this sort of thing. This is our Coleman stove. We got this as a wedding present. We had like the old school green style one, but we really like this one. It's so compact. Marius pretty much always keeps it in his vehicle. So there's a foamy from when we were sleeping in here. And then this here is called a turfer or a grip puller. It's like a come along, if you know what a come along is, like the chain block and tackle, but it's with cable. Marius got this. He bought two, one for himself and one for his dad, from a crane operator they were working with on a job site. He had to replace them every so often or whatever, and it's still in good condition, but for like whatever work safety approval, he had to replace them. So we bought these for a steal. Like, I think it was $150, and they're normally like $500, $600, $700. So this is very helpful if we need to pull a moose out of somewhere. Our spare tires are currently here because if you saw the first day video, you know that we got a wicked flat tire. Camper tote. We have in here toilet paper, paper towel, bags for like if we get a moose, for bagging up parts like heart and tenderloin and stuff like that, or depending on what we have to do. Travel mug, there's some canned soup in here, Mr. Noodles, Tums, and there's bowls under there, and there's some garbage in here too, because it's been 6 days now. Peaches, oatmeal pack, and then yesterday I had to go to a dentist appointment, and we were really early, and we were in a different town, so we went to a wholesale there, and we got 2 of these totes. Marius wanted a second one for camping stuff, so that there wasn't open food in our vehicle to attract mice and such, and I got a second one for putting flour in. We may have bought some treats, like Reese's peanut butter cups, but we have some iced tea, like name brand Mr. Noodles. Mary's got chips. Things like canned chili, just really simple things for heating up quickly. In the back, Mary's bought all sorts of fun snacks. These would not be things we would normally have in our house at all. If our kids saw these, they would freak out. So, we have a case of water bottles. It's kind of at the end. We keep just refilling them when we're at home. We also have a jug of water for if we need a lot more water for something. This would have to be boiled. Cooler for if I bring yogurt or milk, that sort of thing. Gun case. It's kind of chaotic back here. Shotgun for bear protection. Oh, look, there's the baby carrier. My sister was supposed to have that. Change overalls for me. And look, more Mr. Noodle. There's my laptop. I work when we're not in hunting areas. So many extra clothes because just too. And down here is changing tires and extra oil and extra coolant and that sort of thing. So just all the chaotic stuff. I brought my laptop and my camera. I brought extra batteries for my camera. I have the card reader so I can load photos onto my computer. I have some notebooks for if I have time to write things up. I would just write them up on my computer in like a Pages document and then copy and paste them into a blog post later. I can edit videos and then when I get home I can upload them. We're not in cell service right now, but when we're in cell service, if I've been out for most of the day, I'll use my phone as a hotspot and turn on the internet for just a few minutes on my laptop, see if there's any important emails, stuff like that, and then turn it back off. So it's kind of how we're working things. Today we have to pick up our kids about 2 or 3 from my sister because she needs to, she works at a dairy a few days a week and she's got to be there. So we had to pick them up. So we'll get some stuff done at home this afternoon. Our tractor tire is flat. It came back from being borrowed with a flat tire, like a screw in it, and it just has been slowly leaking. It's not truly flat. So our friend that borrowed it is paying for it to get fixed, but he's really busy and kind of away and not able to actually take the tire off and go get it fixed. So Marius has to do that, and I think he's going to do that today. Just take it off. And tomorrow we bring our Suburban in to the mechanic, like in the afternoon, so he can work on it Thursday. And Thursday is Freya's birthday. Today is Tuesday, by the way. Yeah. Kids are with Anna again tomorrow. Thursday is Freya's birthday. And we can only leave the kids with Anna until about 2 or 3. So Freya's going to come moose hunting with us for her birthday, and then we'll go home and make a birthday dinner and that sort of thing. And I'm not sure what she wants yet. I have to ask her. We'll give her birthday presents that we have for her and all that sort of stuff. And then on Friday, we hope to go away from Friday to Monday out to like a remote lake and bring our canoe and hopefully get a moose. It'd be nice to just get a moose before then. This is the most days in a row that I've ever been hunting. Normally I just go for like a weekend, or I go for like a day trip, or like we get childcare for the afternoon and evening and we go for an afternoon hunt. This everyday hunting thing is getting a little exhausting. There's so many things to be done at home that are just not getting done.
Yeah. Big swamp, lake.
Yeah, it's.
There's no road. I look. There's no roads for long.
No. You got to take a boat and get up into at.
This morning we're going in a canoe, so I don't have just the whole Suburban at my disposal. There are biscuits and jam and milk to go with my kids. So I have to pack in a backpack. Got dried mango, land Jaeger, leftover biscuits with raspberry jam and homemade cheese and homemade raspberry jam. And then some of these is backup. And I think I might throw a couple oranges in, and then water bottles. I won't be bringing my camera, and I maybe won't even be bringing my phone. We were hoping to go hunting on this lake, but there's too many people around for us to safely hunt. Also, you can't even see anything. It's fog. I wonder how big this lake is. The water's clear. Today is day 7 of moose hunting. It's Wednesday today. Marius just went to use the outhouse. He goes in and he comes right back out with his pants still undone. I'm like, what? He's like, well, that's not gonna work. I'm like, what's not gonna work? He's like, there's eyeballs looking up at me from in the outhouse. Yeah, so not using that outhouse. We'll go in the bushes over that. I would choose the bushes over an outhouse any day. I don't like to sit on outhouses. Like when I have to go pee, I squat. I don't sit on an outhouse if I'm somewhere where that's my only option. But like, we'll pull into a rest stop, and if it's private enough, I'll just go behind the outhouses and pee. We don't want to go actually in the outhouse. I know some of you feel me on this. I don't show you guys me eating because that would be kind of weird, but basically a lot of what I do while we're hunting is eat. I have to eat every hour or two to keep my stomach feeling good. So like when we're driving, I'm eating often. We're just driving, right? So I mean, might as well eat. I brought biscuits with cheese. So good. Frosty out here this morning. So our plan is to take the canoe because moose love water. I probably have to be quiet. And we found this little lake. We're going to see how easy it would be to get in it. It's a long, skinny lake. It's got some swamp and stuff. Moose love swamp. Some of the other things is there's signs. So it looks like a great lake, except for here in the middle of nowhere. Someone lives down there. So, onwards and upwards. What you got?
Well, we got grouse.
Can you show me what types they are?
They're all spruce grouse.
Just 2 males and a female?
Yeah.
There's dinner.
Well, I broke the #1 moose hunting rule.
You shot a gun.
Don't shoot grouse on the road. I don't think we have to worry about seeing moose up here anymore. But at least we have something to eat.
So 3rd lake we've tried to go to. Struck out. That one, just the access was just not really an access. We haven't seen any sign of moose up here. No tracks, no poop, no rubs, no willow browsing. So now we're gonna try lake number 4. This one's a bit of a drive. On the map, we're not far, but we have to backtrack. So maybe we'll find more chickens. We're exploring. We're hoping
We've never been here before.
Yeah.
We're exploring.
Yeah.
Find a nice place to hunt.
And this homestead that's up here, this came for sale, we would move up here. Oh yes, in a heartbeat. You'd get snowed in winter, and that sounds perfect to me. I have a feeling that with me along hunting, Marius is doing more road hunting, meaning just slowly cruising back roads on crown land where we can hunt. We're still doing lots of like walking and wading and that sort of thing, but probably if I wasn't here slowing him down, he would barely be in a vehicle. So, but he planned our hunting accordingly. Tomorrow we'll have Freya with us because it's her birthday. And we're gonna go up and check some places that I've already showed you. And our Suburban's actually going into the shop for a day or two. So we'll be bringing our pickup truck. And we might do some firewood while we're up there because you can cut firewood. And we saw some nice firewood trees. So since we already will have the truck up there, we might as well do that. It's beautiful. The fog is finally burning off. And off so I can't see the temperature. Anyhow, Marius just went up for a walk into this cut block up here. And I'm reading and having some snacks. So that dental work I got done. My teeth don't hurt anymore, but where they like numbed me, the needle, still hurts. It's like it's bruised and there's nerve pain, and I've never had like I get like nerve pain all down through here and like down in here and such, and I've never had dental work pain for just a cavity last so long. Black bear tracks. We saw lots of poop on the sides of the road. Deer track, bear track, and Mary said there was a moose track around here. I don't see it. You get that? So lake number 4 that we're looking for is apparently around here somewhere. Maybe down here. We're not sure. There was a deactivated road we couldn't go down. We're up pretty high here. I do not see a lake.
No.
Heh. Have we gone far enough, or did we miss it?
I think we're past it, actually.
Marius stops all of a sudden and jumps out. Oh, I gotta check this out, thinking it's some animal sign. No, found wild mushrooms. Fluted black elfin saddle mushrooms. We used to pick these on Salt Spring where I used to live.
Hey, hold the bag or do something useful.
Black currants too.
Yeah, huge, freaking skull.
These are black currants.
Not what
We've never, this is a big one. We've never just ate them
we have,
plain.
but they're not great.
But where they really shine is drying them and putting them in mushroom salt. That recipe's on my blog. It's a regular whole family
Just
makes it.
stew or soup even.
Or just even throwing them dried in stew or soup. They have a lot of flavor. They're not very meaty, as you can tell, but they have a lot of flavor, and they're in the morel family. And these are black currants, which are edible. Oh, doesn't mean they're tasty. Red currants taste better.
Little patch.
Ideally they'd be in a paper or a cloth bag, but we only have plastic bags that we packed for things like grouse and moose, so it is what it is. Do I have to cock back the hammer?
Yes.
I've never shot this in.
Go quick. Kate.
I can't pull back the hammer.
Right in the head. Oh. Pick your bird up. Is it recording?
Yeah. So this first one,
You got him real good.
I got him real good. A little too good. It might be pepper food. It's riddled with pellets.
You're picking them out.
This one, I got it right on the head. Let's not talk about the one that I
blew its head right off.
took 3 shots at and then Marius had to kill. Anyhow, I haven't grouse hunted since I was probably 12. Marius always takes the kids grouse hunting. There you go. First 2 grouse in a long time.
Yay.
Neither gun is loaded. We just have them up here for easy access. This shotgun, this 410, I bought for $100 at an estate sale for Marius for his birthday when Freya was a baby. I don't think she was even 1. So we bought it with the kids in mind, but it's a fun gun to shoot grouse with. I thought we saw one go in here, but we couldn't find it. He's apparently not done trying to look for it. Okay, so we just got home. We had to go to town. There you go. Do a couple errands. Now we're home. We had to unload stuff out of the Suburban, then drive back to town. We were hunting near town. Drop the Suburban at the mechanic. I'm driving the Suburban. Mary's driving the truck. He'll pick me up and drive home. And then my sister's at a friend's house, and on our way home, she's gonna drop our kids off because we won't have a vehicle that we can put the kids in. So I better unload the Suburban before I get in trouble.